Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and today I'm here with week 4 of my weight loss results. Now, like I mentioned before, I have no idea really like how much weight I'm trying to lose. I'm just trying to get the last like 10 or 15 pounds off. I don't really know what that number is. I just really know how I want to look and feel. I mean, honestly, I'm feeling great right now. Like, I feel really good. I'm really happy with as far as I've come. I previously shared how I've lost over 60 pounds, but you know, there's just a little bit of belly fat that I'd like to get rid of, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to share with you today a full day of eating, and I'm going to talk to you about how consistency pays off and why it is so important not to get discouraged when that scale doesn't move. As you saw the last 2 weeks, not much happened, but I've got some news for you this week. So enjoy the full day of eating. I hope you get some great ideas from the full day of eating, and I'll be back soon to talk about the results. I'm starting with my pumpkin spice coffee, and I usually will add collagen, but my little frother is broken, so I need to get a new one. And I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon of monk fruit sweetener, and I just leave this in the bag, so it's super easy for me to use every time I want to. And we are using the scale since I am tracking right now. These aren't really that high in calories, but since I have a few cups, I want to measure. And if we go a little over, that's fine. So I'm using the cinnamon nut pods, just 1 tablespoon of that. And then I've got the Better Half pumpkin spice creamer. This one is really good. Some of the pumpkin spice creamers don't taste like pumpkin or spice, and I like things that if it says it tastes like pumpkin spice, it better taste like pumpkin spice. I really like the Califia Farms, but I'm going to finish this up because I did get a bottle of that from Whole Foods when I did that market for the pumpkin. So that's my morning cup of coffee. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym, so I'm going to get my drinks ready. And I just have water in here. And I'm going to do about 2/3 to 3/4 of the Amino Wise from Young Living. These are the branched chain amino acids. And it also is a pre-workout, but it's not one that like makes you all jittery. I feel like it's just the perfect amount of stimulation, but it's extra good for recovery. That's why I take it. And it's a raspberry lemonade flavor. Super good. So that's all I do for that. And then I'm going to make my Mocha protein smoothie with peppermint today. And I just have this filled up pretty high with ice because I'm going to add some coffee. And then I also have just a couple ounces of banana. I just kind of like break the bananas into pieces and then freeze them. And it makes it extra creamy. And we're going to put some coffee in. This coffee's still a little bit warm, so it does melt the ice a little bit. Maybe about a cup. And then now we've got the fixings. So here I have all of my supplements and stuff to make my smoothie, so it's super easy. First thing I'm going to put in is just what's closest to me, and this is a teaspoon of maca root powder. Maca root powder is an adaptogen, so it helps your body adapt to stress. I just have to have this. If I have just like a regular shake, oops. Now I keep all my little measuring spoons in it just to make it, again, super easy. But if I don't have this, I definitely can feel a difference. But it just helps like with stress and everything. So even if I'm making like a shake, Taylor, go, don't watch me. Watch me, watch me. I can't think when I have people staring at me like that. So if I make just like a normal shake, so I make like my chocolate and peanut butter shake using the whey protein and PB Fit, I will still throw this in here. So basically anytime I make like a smoothie or shake, I will put this in. That way I get it in every day. And then these are Brazil nuts. I'm just going to pop 2 of those in. This is for selenium. I have a low thyroid, and so I just do what I can to improve that as much as possible. And then I also have cacao powder. This I'm using a tablespoon, and this is super high in antioxidants plus magnesium. It's just overall amazing for your body, and it's chocolate. I freaking love chocolate. So we're going to do that. We'll add in some almond butter in a second. And then I'm using just some organic whey protein powder. Actually, I don't even think this is organic. You know what? This is not organic. You gotta be careful if you get the Simple Truth brand. And this is just a Simple Truth. It doesn't say organic. So this is not actually organic. But I am like low dairy, and this does not bother my stomach. It's more like the really like soft cheeses and milks and creams and stuff that bother me. So anyway, 1 scoop of that. Now this is going to be a meal like I was not going to have breakfast. I would go ahead and do either half to 1 more scoop to get at least 30 grams of protein in. But this will give me about 25 with everything in it. And then I'm going to have, okay, I can't think, hold on. What am I trying to say? Oh, I'm going to have another breakfast when I get back from the gym. So basically split my breakfast into 2. And so if I wasn't going to do that, and like I say, I'm just going to work, and that's going to be my actual, like full breakfast, and then I would put more protein in there. So I just put the almond butter on this scale, hit the 0 button to tear it out so it gets 0 grams, and you want 16 grams of almond butter. Honestly, a tablespoon of almond butter is like kind of sad, but you don't really need that much. I definitely weigh it out because too much. Oh my god, look. That's 40. That's over 2 tablespoons. That'd be like 200 and something calories. Okay, hold on. Alright. So that's 20. If I wasn't tracking, I would do like it's fine, you know. But because I am trying to lose the last bit, I take 20. Get some off of here without taking too much off. Okay, it's 18. 2 grams over, it's not a big deal. So we're gonna go with that. And then we're just gonna top it with unsweetened almond milk. And this Ninja, so I've had Ninjas for years, and this one is like the new IQ one. It's not that new, I've had it for maybe a year now. Maybe not quite a year, 6 months to a year, I don't know. But let's not forget peppermint. So I just have 2 drops of peppermint essential oil. And if you use essential oils for cooking or for smoothies, make sure you do get the highest quality oils that are actually recommended for ingestion. So I get mine from Young Living because you can ingest them. Now they do have some that are safe for ingestion, but like I don't recognize, so I'm not going to take it. Like I'm not going to take frankincense internally, and I'm saying I recognize it as food. Like, but lemon, lime, peppermint, oregano, like all the herbs and spices and citrus, all that I'm going to ingest because it's just a ton of boost. It's just a huge boost of antioxidants. There's so many health benefits. You get a lot of micronutrients in there, and it's just overall super good, and it's delicious. It's like very potent. Like if we're gonna use peppermint extract that you have no idea what it is, that was like $3 at Kroger, like, and then you're worried about using this, do your research, okay? But anyway, now as you can see, I stayed in this whole position this whole time. I only had to go grab a couple things here and there, and then I can just pop the baby right on here. Don't even have to move it out. Now if I use this as a blender, I totally have to move it out. But we're just going to hit the smoothie function. Let her go. What?
This was stuck together.
I was hoping that. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Alright, shoes, honey, we gotta go. She's done. Got my straw. Oh, look how thick it is. This is like eating mint chocolate chip ice cream for breakfast.
Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Okay, Taylor. Wow. Alright. There you have it. Alright, it's time for breakfast number 2. Like I was mentioning, I basically split my breakfast between 2 meals. So I already had my smoothie, and I have 2 eggs here, 2 of the Jimmy Dean turkey sausage, 1 waffle with the with an ounce of blueberries and some maple syrup. Let me show you the waffles. So these are the waffles that I have right now, and I got these from Whole Foods. They're actually relatively sweet, so you don't need maple syrup, but maple syrup can be very high in calories, so I just did half a tablespoon on. And if you're thinking that's definitely not enough, just try it. You'll be surprised at how little you actually need to be satisfied. And then, let's see. I'm going to add some hot sauce to my eggs, and then just a little bit of ketchup with the sausage. And that's breakfast. So it is time for lunch. I just got done with a client call and I am starving. So I just used the Asian sesame salad kit and put that on the bottom, and then it comes with like these little crunchy toppings or wontons and sliced almonds, and then an Asian sesame dressing. So I split this between 2 so Chris could have this for lunch as well. And these are just some spicy shrimp that I made on Saturday, and I just put them in the fridge. And Asian salad is so good with seafood, especially shrimp. I freaking love it. But I'm going to eat this for lunch. I may be back with a snack soon. It's just a little while later, and I've got 1 ounce of the Siete grain-free tortilla chips and 2 tablespoons of the cashew queso from Siete. This is super delicious. These are just dairy-free options for queso, so it sits well on my stomach better. But I just want something crunchy and spicy, and this is my snack. So I just partially froze the gnocchi, or I partially thawed the gnocchi, and I just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. It's on a medium heat, and I'm just going to brown it on one side, shake it or flip it, and just try to brown it a little bit. It's not going to brown on all sides, but it's going to have a nice little texture to it. So I do have a salad as my side item. So I actually used this Blueberry Bliss salad kit we got on sale, and I'm just doing 1/4 of it. So 1 serving is 170 calories, and I'm just going to do half of the serving just to add a little bit of green to my dish. And everything else is pretty much done. Gnocchi almost. I'm going to plate it up and I'll show you what it looks like. So I've shaken it twice, flipped it a little bit. I'm just going to turn the heat off, plate it up, and it'll be ready. Dinner is ready. So like I said, I have the salad. I already ate the salad while I was waiting for everything to get done. But I have the gnocchi, just a little bit of the pizza sauce to dip the gnocchi in, and then some sausage, and that's dinner. Simple as that, and this is going to round out my evening. So let's talk about the results from week 4. I am down 2.7 pounds in 1 week. Now, I know the truth about that. It's not really from 1 week. It's from the last 2 weeks, basically. In my last video, I talked a lot about how hormones affect your weight loss journey, and that was what happened. I just was retaining some water, and then I knew it was going to flush out. Now, if this had been years ago, I would have got so discouraged last week, and I just would have given up on the whole thing, overate, probably drank a lot too, and just said, F it. But you know what? I know better now, and I've been through the process, and I have seen how consistency pays off. Now, trust me, even last week, there were times where I was discouraged. I mean, that initial feeling is like, oh man, but then it's like, wait, okay, that's just your feelings. That's just your emotions. Then when logic kicks in, you're like, oh, nope, it's because of my cycle. I'm good. I know it's going to be fine. I'm going to stick to my calorie budget. I'm going to keep doing all the things that I do, and I'm not going to worry about it so much. I know that it's not about a certain food that I'm eating. I know it's just the hormones. So I am down. So that means for the first month, I have lost a total of 3.9 pounds. So that's almost a pound a week. That's what I wanted to do. And you know, they say those last 10 or 15 pounds are the hardest to lose. And I don't know if it's hard or if it's just that you want them off so bad that you're not willing to be patient. Because, I mean, a weight loss journey can be a whole year, depending on how much weight you want to lose or how much weight you have to lose. So I just want to remind you that consistency is very important. Just because the scale doesn't move does not mean that your plan is not working. You have to give it time. You have to stay patient. You have to stay consistent. And things can change over time. You can adjust things as you need. But just because you don't lose weight 1 week does not mean that you're not on the right path, because you don't want to really sabotage yourself and then have a true weight gain. If you just stay the course, give it another week, and you'll see that the scale goes down. So that's really my motivational speech for today. And I just wanted to tell you that don't get discouraged. Actually, I'm not going to tell you don't get discouraged. It's okay to be discouraged. Don't let those feelings control your actions, okay? So you can be discouraged, but let that logical brain kick in and be reminded that it's okay. It's just water weight and it's going to come off, because as long as you are eating in the reasonable calorie deficit that you have, like I said before, we don't do no 1,300 calories diets around here, okay? We don't even do diets. I just use the word diet to mean a way of eating. So don't give up. Stay consistent, and you are going to see results. Let me know how your weight loss journey is going. Tell me how you deal with the discouragement. I hope you really enjoyed today. I hope it was helpful, and I really hope you have an awesome day. And please, please, please go do something good for yourself, because you are number one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.